Sev?
In the flesh. You must be the freelancer Tassin hired. Huh. You actually look capable.
Wish I could say the same for you.
Ouch! I'm one of Corvus's most underrated agents.
Who's drinking on the job?
I'm not a damn sentinel. Besides, there's nothing else to do in this shithole.
At first glance, Fort Tarsus may not seem like much, but
It's a shithole. The bar doesn't even have a name.
it used to, but
I know the story. All the stories. Let's just talk about the job. Corvus has received reports of Scars ambushing supply caravans.
pretty standard.
Except they were using some new acidic weapon. Extremely potent, not the usual Scar fare.
Scars are scavengers. They must have gotten the acid from somewhere.
Great minds. I had a scout follow a trail of the gunk to a possible source. Your cipher has the coordinates.
Not bad, Sev. Guess you are underrated.
I earned my keep.
I'll let you know when I'm on my way. Where's my celebratory drink?
Yeah, so Corvus has a daily limit on what I can spend on food and beverage.
You drank all the drinks.
I drank all the drinks.
This is me, not surprised.
Your judgment is sound. It's what makes you a good freelancer.
Skip the flattery, Sev. You're terrible at it.
So I've been told.
What did the Arcanists make of your report?
Apparently, Skelos isn't the first luminary on record.
Luminary?
It's the rank of a Scarai. The Arcanists believe they're tied to swarm population size, but it's hard to say.
Scars are everywhere, yet we know so little about them.
They're not exactly forthcoming. We can only guess at what they're after.
Sounds like you have a few ideas.
One thought does keep bugging me. Skelos was trying to use that construct to create an army of Scars.
That's what it looked like.
What if that's why Scars are always drawn to Shaper stuff? To create more of themselves?
It's just as likely the construct could have created Ursix or Chimera. Skelos got lucky. That's all.
You'd know better than me. Maybe applying logic to Scars is a waste of time. At least this swarm is neutralized. I'll keep tabs on them. But for now, we can sit back and enjoy our handiwork. Did you really eat intel from that lab than we expected? Corvus is thrilled. Congratulations. But what you found will keep me awake at night for the rest of my life, probably.
They couldn't have been trying to start cataclysms. Nobody would do that on purpose.
I'm not sure that's better. Does it really matter what they intended when the end result is always a disaster? It worries me that the Dominion wanted that old research. Are they planning another free mark?
The Monitor wanted to control the Anthem. I don't think the Dominion will give up on the idea.
See? That thought's also going to keep me up at night.
It's probably best not to think about this stuff too much.
I'll second that. I'd better get back to it. I'll be in touch, freelancer.
Sev,
Hey, freelancer, what brings you here?
do I need a reason to check in on a friend?
I didn't realize that you thought me that way. I mean, we can be. I'm definitely in short supply.
Why is that?
I'd say it's part of being an intelligence agent, but I think it's more than a bit of a jerk.
Jerk is a step too far.
Really? My husband thinks it's a step too short.
You're married?
Technically. We haven't spoken or seen each other since I was reassigned.
Why were you sent to Fort Tarsus?
I probably shouldn't talk about it, but what the hell. Nox, my husband is a sentinel. We sometimes work together in Anthem. I got a lead on a potential Scarlet attack on the city. My superiors told me to sit on it.
Bet you didn't.
You know me so well. I told Nox the mission was sanctioned.
Oh.
Yeah. We ambushed the Ascarai, saved many lives, but also disobeyed a direct order. Nox was displeased.
He'll come around. Lying was bad, but ultimately you made the right call.
Which is the only reason we weren't fired, but also part of the problem. I knew I was right, and that was more important than my orders. And Nox. This wasn't the first time I'd smudged the truth to get him. He chose to stay behind in Anthem.
I'm sorry, Sev.
Me too, freelancer. Me too.
Hey, Sev.
Freelancer, glad you're here. I could use some advice.
Sure. What's on your mind?
I want to patch things up with my husband.
I'll help any way I can.
How about sneaking me the keys to Halleck Strider? You know, for a grand romantic gesture.
Okay, almost anyway.
Relax. Knox isn't into that sort of thing. I was gonna write a letter, nothing too flowery. Knox almost divorced me over the last poem I wrote. Our six are red, Striders are blue, Sentinels are sweet, and so are you.
Wow, that's not even factually accurate.
See? I need help. Last thing Knox said to me was that I think I'm immune to consequences. That's why he stayed in Anthem, to prove I'm not. This letter has to show that I've changed. But the truth is, I don't know if I have. Or if I want to.
What do you mean?
I mean, if I could go back, I wouldn't lie to him, but I'd still go through the mission.
Then tell him that. Be sincere.
What if he doesn't understand?
Then at least you've cleared the air and can move on.
I guess you're right. If we don't talk about it now, it'll just be a problem. What's this?
Yes.
Wow. Tell me how you really feel.
I feel like you should get back on speaking terms before moving in together.
That's fair. Thanks. I don't have many people I can talk to. Nature of the job.
I hope it works out.
What the hell were you thinking? It's this kind of behavior that got you demoted in the first place.
I was thinking I wanted to speak to my husband.
You're on assignment. You know the rules, even if you refuse to follow them.
In trouble again, Sev?
What gave you that impression?
Freelancer, this is none of your concern.
Actually, she helped me write the letter.
You involved a civilian.
I'm hardly a civilian.
Tassin, respectfully, you're overreacting.
You used an active dead drop to deliver personal correspondence and could have leaked classified information to a civilian.
Wait, you did what?
The freelancer was in the dark about the dead drop. The only things I leaked were details about my personal life, which isn't a threat to Bastian's security.
If the Dominion had intercepted the letter,
It would have been a hell of a lot better than them finding actual intelligence.
I should fire you.
But you won't, because I'm good at my job. So let's cut the Korok shit and get to the point. What did Knox say?
He's willing to talk.
Really?
Not take you back, just talk.
Sure, whatever he wants.
The letter worked.
Thanks to you. On my own, I would have screwed this up.
You did screw up. Sev, I'm serious. You do something like this again, you're out.
Don't worry, I'll play by the rules.
Good. Now, believe it or not, there are bigger threats to Bastion than your marital status. Freelancer,
I know. I won't say a word.
glad we understand each other.